Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm extremely sorry the footage of my intro got deleted. Anyways, today I'm sharing with y'all all of my favorite products from 2017, so please keep watching. So the first product is a moisturizer, and I don't even have to say anything. I've spoken a lot about this moisturizer. This is the Neutrogena oil-free moisturizer, and I have used this in almost every makeup tutorial I've done. And I also tried the Garnier Wrinkle Lift cream for a few months, and I loved that one too. But this is the one which I've used the most last year. That's why this made up to the video. And this is so amazing for dry to extra dry skin, and it's not good for oily skin, but if you have oily skin you can definitely try the Garnier Wrinkle Lift cream. That's equally good. Then the next are these two foundations. 2017 was all about these two foundations. I've used these so many times. I initially used to use the Maybelline Fit Me by itself a lot, and I used to love the finish, but I love mixing it with the Nykaa SKINgenius. I use this by itself almost every day to college. This foundation is so beautiful for dry skin. It's extremely dewy and it gives light to medium coverage, and if you apply a very less amount, then it's almost like a BB cream, and that's how I like to use it every day. I apply this as a BB cream, just 4-5 dots all over my face, and I'm good to go. This is the only foundation I recommend to everyone. Whoever asks me which foundation should I buy, I have oily skin, dry skin. This works for all skin types. Even though it is from normal to oily skin, it does work for dry skin well. It gives a soft matte finish. So if you're a beginner and you want to try foundation for the first time, this is a very affordable and a very good option. Next is concealer, and these are the two concealer I've always used and I've loved the most. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal to cover my dark circles because it has medium to high coverage, and the Maybelline Fit Me to highlight my face. This concealer does not give full coverage, that's why I like to use it to highlight my face. And I love this shade. This is Sand Sable. This shade has a very strong yellow undertone, which I really love. This is 2 to 3 shades lighter than my skin tone, so that it gives me that highlighting effect. And this is in the shade Nude. I have another one which is medium beige, and I like both of these shades. This has a bit salmon undertone, so it is very good to cover dark circles. If you don't want to use an orange corrector, uh, orange orange color can be very difficult to cover under your eyes. So I like to use this one. It has a bit salmon undertones and it corrects my darkness, and the medium beige is exactly my skin tone, so I use both of these shades, and this one is almost over. Then next is a compact powder, and this is the Lakme Perfect Radiance compact powder, and I'm in the shade Ivory Fair 01. And you can see how loved this compact powder is. I don't even remember how many of these I've gone through. This gives medium coverage, and I have dry skin, so I never usually use compact powder on my entire face. But on days when I'm not wearing makeup, I just like to put on a moisturizer and a compact powder just to even out my skin tone. So I use this a lot when I'm not wearing makeup. Next is a blush, and this is the Maybelline Cheeky Glow blush in the shade Creamy Cinnamon. This is the best drugstore blush I have ever tried, and this is also very well loved because I've used this the entire year, and this was actually the first blush I had ever bought. and this is such a pretty neutral color. It's not that bright pink or bright orange, it's just a very pretty neutral color, and it has a sheen to it, not chunky glitter but a very beautiful sheen. If you're a beginner, then this is a very beautiful blush to try, and this shade is not very bold, yet it's very beautiful and it does show up on the skin. It is not very pigmented, so you can actually control the amount of blush you want. Next is a bronzer, and this is the only bronzer I had ever tried until now. I have a new bronzer which I will share in my next video, and this one is the Lakme Absolute Moonlit Highlighter, and it is a duo of a bronzer and a highlighter. And as you can see, I have already hit pan on the bronzer. I have used this almost every day, and I the highlighter is okay. It's not very pigmented, and the shade is too light, but still it looks very pretty. But the bronzer is everything. It is not a matte bronzer. It has a very beautiful sheen to it, and it gives you that sun-kissed glow, which looks very pretty. So I absolutely love this bronzer. Then the next is a highlighter, and this is the most blinding highlighter I own. Actually, I have two blinding highlighters, and this is one of them. And this is the Odbo baked highlighter, and the packaging is so pretty. It comes in this hard cardboard box, and it is a baked highlighter, and it has three shades in it. For my skin tone, I can swirl it around and then use it, and this shade wouldn't look dark on me because I mix all three colors. And you can also use these individual shades as an eyeshadow, so you can multitask with it. Then the next is eyeshadow palette, and I have two of them. One is affordable and not affordable, but one is drugstore and one is a high-end. And these are the two palettes which are my holy grail palettes, and I cannot complete any look without these two palettes. I've used them throughout the year. So first I'll talk about this palette. This is the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette in the shade Warm Neutrals. First thing I love about this palette is the color selection. It is so beautiful. If you love warm eyeshadows, this is a palette for you. This is a very stunning palette. The mattes in this palette blend beautifully, and they are so pigmented and buttery. But the shimmer eyeshadows are not that great. I mean, they're average. They're not the best shimmer eyeshadows I've ever tried, but you can work with it. This palette overall is a very good palette, and you should definitely get this if you love warm eyeshadows. The other palette is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the most beautiful palette I've ever owned, and the brush fell down. It comes with this brush which is very good. This brush is so useful. It has a blending brush on this side and a shader brush on this side. This is a very useful brush, and this is how the palette looks like. The colors are again very similar to the NYX palette. I mean, some of the shades are the exact dupes. Only the pinks are not there in this palette, but overall, if you don't want to spend so much in this palette, this I had bought this for 4,100 from Dubai, and this one retails for 1,750 rupees. So this is a very affordable option. This palette is the perfect palette you can ever have. This was my first high-end palette, and these eyeshadows blend beautifully like a dream, and the shimmer eyeshadows are equally good, and this palette is the best palette. Next is this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and this is the washable mascara, not the water. Next is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and this is the washable one. And this was the mascara which I had used a lot in 2017. The wand is very unique and it's very nice. This is how the wand looks like. This mascara gives you everything. It lengthens your lashes, gives you volume, and it holds up the curl. So this is the mascara which I've used the most last year. Next, moving on to the lips. I don't even have to say this. My favorite lipstick is by MAC and it's in the shade Retro. Buying this lipstick was the best decision I had ever made. This color complements my skin tone the most, and this is such a beautiful lipstick. It is a mix of red with brown, and I cannot even describe this shade, but this is so beautiful and I'm almost running out of it. This is a very, very beautiful lipstick. If you are of my skin tone, it will look the best on you. I will swatch this lipstick for you guys, and this is how it looks like. If I had to wear one lipstick for the rest of my life, then this would be the lipstick. It's not matte, it's a cream finish and it's beautiful. No, it's a satin finish lipstick and it's very, very comfortable. It's not extremely long wearing, it's not at all long wearing, but it just leaves a very beautiful tint on your lips. Another lip color I really love is this PAC lip pencil in the shade Mauve. I used to wear this a lot for a few months and then I somehow stopped wearing this because I had a lot of other lipsticks to try. But I have recently started wearing this again and I love this lip pencil. I had worn this a lot in 2017. This one and the Retro were, I think, the only wearable shades I had before having so many other lipsticks. So these were the only shades I used to wear. This is again a very, very beautiful nude for Indian skin tones. I wear this lip liner all over my lips and this is how it looks like. It is a very beautiful mauve color, not too pink. I don't like pink lipsticks in general. I can wear pink nudes and mauves. Lastly, I love this NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I've used this a lot. I know I've not used it in my makeup tutorials because I usually wash my face after I'm done with filming, so it makes no sense of using a setting spray. But I use this a lot when I'm going out or for a special occasion. It doesn't give you that dewy finish, but it also doesn't mattify your face. I am too scared to try mattifying setting sprays. That's why I just stick to this setting spray. I really like it and I'm almost running out of this now. So this is it for today. These are all the products which are my holy grail products, which were my holy grail products for 2017, and I couldn't do without these products. And I have some exciting products to try this year and I will be sharing it with you all. So stay tuned for my coming videos and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!